Hi there everyone, welcome to Alchemy. In this video we bring you the February forecast for Libra. Those of you who have Libra as sun, moon or rising sign. If you'd like to know how this month's gonna go, just carry on with us. Okay, first and foremost I need to say that I'm sorry because I couldn't post any more videos last year. Most unfortunately I had a lot of stuff going on and especially technical issues didn't allow me to post more videos, but now we're here, we're back, and I hope that I can carry on posting videos for your enjoyment and so that you can have these guidances to you every month. Okay, so as I told you, this is the forecast for Libra, those of you who have Libra as sun, moon or rising sign. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to know when we have new videos around here. Press the bell button to have the notification about it. And also to give us a thumbs up if you like the videos. And obviously comment, leave me information about what you'd like to see as content here on the channel. I have a couple of ideas, but I'd like to hear from you guys as well. If you have any doubts, if you have any comments, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, if it resonated with you or not, just leave me a comment down there in the comment section. I'm more than happy to answer you in case it's like a question or something, and I always read all the comments, so be assured that your comment will come through to me. Okay, so first and foremost, let's see the energy of this month for Libra, and Libra has quite an amazing spread, right? This is one of the most beautiful spreads I've seen in quite some time. Okay, so to note, we have two knights here, so fighting energy is with you this month. You have a lot of energy available and you have a lot of readiness to go to combat, so to speak, and you have two nines going on, so nearly completions are quite there. So you have here two nines. Nines are usually cards that are associated with some whimsical feelings for bad and for good, okay? So we have the World with the Nine of Cups. Amazing cards, these two put together, because the Nine of Cups is all about happiness. It's about fulfilling dreams. It's about everything going all right, and you don't even know why or how that happened. It happens, okay? It goes well. You don't even need to worry why these blessings came to you. All you need to know is that you're blessed. And with the card of the World here, it tells me that you are in a month where stuff is going to be fixed. Like, it's the end of a cycle, finally, okay? You are at the end of a cycle. You are at the end of any situation that you have been worrying yourself with. This month you can complete everything. It may also be quite a nice month for you to go on a journey. If you'd like to go for a vacation or something like that, it would be quite a nice month for you to travel, long distance travels, okay? It could be quite a good idea. But any wishes that you have for this month, they are at your grasp, and they do indeed can come true, because you have worked so hard to do this, to earn these wishes, to earn this ability that and these possibilities, that right now the universe is saying, hey, have your prize, okay? So it's an amazing month for Libra. What do you need to pay attention to? So what's your challenge? And your challenge is the moon with the Knight of Swords. So here we have the card that usually represents intuition. And it's good that it represents intuition, it's great, but also the moonlight doesn't let us see very clearly, right? Even though you have a big, bright, full moon, mostly what you can see is black and white, some shadows. You can't see very well into the distance, whereas with the sun you can see everything in its vibrant colors. You can see the reality. All right, so that's why people usually say that all cats look black under the moon, because that's the truth. Under the moon everything seems void of depth, void of information. You have a shadow of something, but you don't quite know what's going on there. So that is your thing. With the moon, it's quite a month for you to use your intuition, and your intuition is going to give you some sharp weapons to fight for what you're looking for, but you have to be able to figure out what's intuition and what is daydreaming or wishful thinking. Like, oh my god, I wish so much for this. My life would be so much better if this or that happened. And you're so focused on that you see signs of your dreams coming true pretty much in every corner, and you're not actually paying attention as to what is going on in your life. Okay? What your intuition, your gut is actually telling you. Okay? So your challenge this month is for you to be able to triage between daydreaming and intuition, and be able to do the best use of the latter. So use your intuition for the best. Use your intuition as a way to guide your thoughts to, I know that this is my path, so let's use my mind in a way to get that where I need to be. Okay, not focus on wishful thinking. That's important. All right, so there you go. This is going to be the challenge for this month, for you to know what is intuition and what is wishful thinking. With this being said, this is an amazing month with the world here for you. I mean, it's one of the best cards that you could get, and it's a card that is telling me, hey, this is the wrap up. You're wrapping everything up. Okay? So, we come to your love life. And in love life, we have the Wheel and the Nine of Swords. What do we have here? The Wheel is a card that is super fast and highly unpredictable, meaning stuff is going to change, usually for the best. That's why it's called the Wheel of Fortune. But you don't quite know how this change is going to happen, when it's going to happen. All you know is that it will change. Stuff will change, okay? So it's quite an unpredictable card. So if you are seeking for a new relationship, yes, this is a month for you to get a new relationship, not a shadow of a doubt. If you are already in a relationship, something is going to change, okay? Something inside that relationship is going to change. Why do I have to give you a word of caution? This Nine of Swords. You must have been looking at it and saying, hey, well, that's amazing, but the Nine of Swords doesn't seem so well. Exactly. The Nine of Swords is usually that card that keeps you awake at night. In sleepless nights where you are worried about something, okay? So this is the card that represents that something that is bothering you. So if you are at the beginning of a new relationship, or seeking for a new relationship, see if you don't bring still stuff from other relationships from behind you, right? From your past. That thing that haunts you at night, am I gonna be good enough? Am I worthy enough? Is he cheating on me? I have already been cheated before, or is she true, or whatever. He, she, whatever pronouns are for the person that you are trying to start a relationship with. The thing is, there is something haunting you from your past. There's something still there that doesn't let you quite sleep at night. Are you worried about yourself, about how you feel, about stuff that have been going on, about what you're going to bring onto the table for this relationship? Are you worried about stuff that happened before? Is your self-esteem harmed from a previous relationship? Whatever it is that keeps you up at night, that is this Nine of Swords. So it's quite the moment for you to change patterns. If you have been in a rut where you always get the same kind of relationship, people who are unavailable, people who are aggressive, people who are deceiving, mean, just change. This is the month for you to look into this, find where does this fear, worry, whatever come from, and get rid of it. Okay? Look it straight in the eye and say, all right, I am aware that you exist. You are part of me. You are part of my growth. Thank you so much for the lesson, but thanks, but no thanks, and move on. All right? This is what you need to do. You need to change deeply within yourself to be able to receive this new relationship. But indeed, it may be the case that you have a lot of people, not one, but even more than one person interested in you this month if you are seeking a relationship. If you are already in a relationship, something is going to change. Maybe something that has been getting you worried about for quite a while, something that you're not so sure of, it may be resolved, or you may finally find out what it is that's going on, okay? But it's time for you to have a very deep heart-to-heart with your significant one, and just get to the heart of whatever it is that is worrying you, so that you can get there and figure this out and get rid of all these worries, all right? Most of the times this is something that is consuming you that doesn't quite correspond to the truth, or it's not necessarily something or as big or as real as you feel it, all right? So you have here quite a worry going on, and you need to get rid of it, because the Nine of Swords is it's something crippling, you know? It's something that has been haunting you for quite a while, and you need to make your peace with it, all right? Because otherwise you're not going to be able to rest or to enjoy whatever it is that's about to come to you. So if you feel guilty from a previous relationship, stuff that you did, and that you need to get out of your chest to your current relationship and see, look, I've done this and that in the past, please tell me that I haven't done this to you, or I'm sorry, or whatever, or if you have anything that you need to come clean about, just do, because, I mean, it's the time to do so, alright? It's the time to do so that things can change and can move on. Oh, bicho. Noise. Jumping in. Tá zaczarno. Yes. Foi. Dessa vez foi. Now, let's move on to your money life. Your money life is quite interesting as well. So it seems like you got a lot of cards that have that seem to be a conflict. So, you know, like here you have intuition and intellect, and here you have the Wheel of Fortune that's amazing, and then the Nine of Swords, it's an obvious worry, and now you have the Emperor, that's quite a nice card with something that is quite obviously tricky, which is the Five of Wands. It's a card that usually speaks about some quarrel going on. So with the Emperor here, we have quite some stability going on. Meaning, if you haven't found your financial stability so far, this is quite the month for you to achieve that. If you are tight on money, this is a month where you are going to be able to figure that out. If you are trying to invest, this is also a great month for you to invest in something stable. If you are trying to invest, say, buy a house to make it profitable, yes, it's a good month to do so. You may go into a bidding war. This is what it is here. With the Five of Wands, the Five of Wands is usually a much ado about nothing kind of card. You know, you are fighting just because you have to fight, just because you feel like fighting, or just because you're trying to defend a point of view that you so dearly believe in, but actually doesn't matter much what you believe in or don't. The Five of Swords is usually a card that also talks about family. As you can see, all five figures branch out from the same sort of tree trunk, okay? So you may be quarreling with people close to you, family members, business partners, and the point of the struggle itself, of the strife itself, it's nothing too big or too significant, or, you know, it's nothing big. With the Five of Wands, you are just fighting because you're fighting, period. So it's not something that is all that big or all that significant. In the end, you are just fighting for the heck of it, pretty much. Pretty much, it's the best way that I can put it. You're just fighting for the heck of it. It's nothing that's going to be very significant or very important to your decision process, all right? Or you're just defending, say, a point of view. You are defending a belief. To you, that is important, but to everybody else, it's like, it may be important to you or it may not be important to you. You're just discussing some sort of idea because, yeah, it's just a competition, okay? It's just disagreements. It's those moments when you are headstrong and you just have to prove it right, you know? So this is the kind of stuff that goes on in here. With the Emperor, it's just you are in quite a position. So if you don't have much of a financial cushion, so if you are not in quite a financially stable position, this is the month for you to find that stability. It's a month where things are going your way. You may have minor setbacks, minor disagreements, say a bill that you thought that was paid a while ago that comes back with interest or stuff like that. Nothing too problematic or something, or you're just going to try and dispute something that you believe that was paid for example, a ticket or something, and you're going to dispute it, and in the end you find out it's not right. The reason was with the other part, and it's not even worth it fighting for it. So it's a month for you to get some money in. You have some minor disagreements, some minor setbacks, but in the end, it's nothing for you to be quite worried about. So it's a month for you to find your stability. Again, you're closing the cycle. So this may be just something small that you need to figure out, that you need to solve before, before you can be financially stable. Because for this month, what I believe is that finally you're going to get what you need to get to be peaceful in your mind about your money. Then, for those of you who are already in a financially stable position, it's a good month to invest. Small disagreements may happen, maybe a bidding war if you're trying to buy a house or buy assets or something of the sort. So that may be the case. Try not to go overboard with this. So if there's skin in the game, you know, if this fight will make you spend more money, be careful. don't go into a position where you can actually lose money instead of winning, because this is quite a month for you to make money. This is the month for you to win money, not to get yourself all worked up about something that's not even that interesting, and then in the end find out that you will actually lose money, that you're overpaying for something, okay? So let's go for your health. And your health comes with the Justice, which is quite an amazing card. Again, some fighting spirit right here with the Knight of Cups. And the Justice tells me about problems breathing. As you can see, the Justice has a scale, okay? It's represented here by two women, dark and light. But also the scale has two plates, so usually it represents double organs. In this case, because it's Justice and Justice is associated with air, we're talking about problems in your lungs, in your throat, acute pain while breathing, or acute pain in your throat, sore throat, inflammations, stuff like that, okay? So stuff that you need to get out of your chest, okay? And here is where the fighting force comes in. Stuff that you need to get out of your chest, feelings that you have been bottling up for quite a while. It's time for you to let them see the daylight and get them out of your chest once and for all. Okay? If you feel like you have been emotionally hurt by someone, if you feel like there is love that you need to declare to someone, if there's something stuck in your throat that you need to actually get out of your chest, all right? It's the moment for you to do so, okay? It's the moment for you to just manifest whatever it is that you need to manifest, say it out loud, and get rid of it, all right? Finally, get it out of your chest, get that weight out of your chest, and see what may come out of it, okay? Usually those are aches that come due to emotional situations, okay? So if you're starting to feel stuffy because you don't feel well about something doesn't sit well with you, it's the moment for you to tell it before it gets any worse. You may also do some sort of water therapy. It would be beneficial for you. There are some thermal waters that are quite indicated to help with respiratory problems, or you may need to do some aerosol therapy, something like that, to help you with your lung problems, or with your with the flow of air going through your throat, okay? So there may be something related with water, either aerosols or some thermal waters or some teas, specifically to help with your aches, or even the medicine that you need to take for your throat is like a topic anti-inflammatory that you just gurgle, that is supposed to stay for a bit in your throat to help it disinflame, to help with the pains that you're feeling. So something like that would be probably the medical key to your solution. Obviously, always find a doctor, okay, and they will guide you towards where you should orient yourself. They will tell you what to do and how to do it, but probably something with water will be the solution for your aches and pains. Now, with your work, we have the Hangman and the Page of Swords. So, the Hangman is always a card of inertia, so nothing's going anywhere with this card. It's a card that usually shows up when stuff aren't bound to change, because for change to happen, what needs to be changed is also your point of view, okay? So this is a card that talks to me about the need to look at stuff from a different point of view, from a different perspective, and see other possibilities that you may not have explored yet. So if you are seeking for a job, by the end of the month I believe that you will be able to find a job, yes, no doubt about it, With the Page of Swords, something new is coming your way. But you need to look at your skills from a different point of view. You can't say like, oh, I am too old, or I am overqualified or underqualified or whatever. You need to find something that resonates with you, that can use your skills to the best. And you have to look at your skills from a different point of view. It's not like, oh, I'm 40 and I need to pay the rent. Obviously, you're not going to start a college degree right now. But if you are 40 and you need to pay the rent, you have already worked before. In most of the cases, you have already worked before. You have already some sort of experience, and you can bring that to the table, and you can showcase that as something beneficial to other companies. Oh, you're too old, and you say, age also means experience. Age also means that I have done this, this, and this, and it also means that I'm seeking for something stable. I'm not just gonna run away tomorrow to the next great idea or next great opportunity. So I am someone reliable that you can count on. For example, this is a way for you to showcase your abilities, in a way to look at your resume from a different and more positive point of view that will grant you a job, okay? But until you look at what you have to give from a different point of view, this is going to be tricky, okay? Once you are able to do that, once you are able to look at what you have to give from a positive point of view, then yes, you are going to be able to find a job. So it's a yes, but if you are seeking for the renovation of the contract, if you are waiting for that to see if that will happen, it's going to be something tricky, and it's going to take a long time. Okay, with the Hangman, I'd say they will probably say, "Oh, we'll renew your contract. Just let's get it to the end of the month, and we'll work on the paperwork." And then by the end of the month, nothing has been done. Then they say they just put an addendum to your contract for another month, and for another month, and it goes on and on and on. So pay attention to new offers. Pay attention to new opportunities happening around you. If it happens to be, if the renovation actually happens, your job descriptions may change a little bit, okay? But keep looking at new stuff around you, okay? If you are already in a stable position in your work, it's going to stay the same. So you're not going to go anywhere. There are no you're not going to be fired, or there are not any risks to your position so far. But there is something that you need to do. You need to do something new for yourself. It's not that your job is going to present you with some new job description. You need to do something different for yourself, something new for yourself in that job. So look at it from a different point of view. See where you can be innovative. That will be beneficial to you, to the company, and in the end, it will quite contribute for a new disposition for you with your work. Then we have your spirituality, and here we have the High Priestess, once again confirming all the intuition going on, with the Four of Wands. So the High Priestess is a card that's very connected with your subconscious, your knowledge, your archaic knowledge, your everything that you already know, but it's quite put together with everything that you already know you were afraid of, so you don't want to go there, all right? So the High Priestess is it's quite a card. It's very related with all your intuition, with your sacred feminine, with your ability to receive, also with your ability to keep some secrets, and it's a card that is related with your knowledge, your deep knowledge of yourself and what you can do with it, okay? So this being the spirituality card, I would say that right now you are in a moment where you need to go deep inside yourself, and you need to study you. You need to study yourself. You need to analyze your fears, your expectations, your beliefs, and from there you're going to find a safe haven of sorts for yourself, okay? You're going to be able to find in your intuition, you're going to be able to find the answers that you need and the safe haven that you seek for your daily life. But you need to be honest with yourself, because the High Priestess, she can weed out those who are not true with themselves. So whatever it is, she has the knowledge, as you can see with the scroll in her hand. She has the knowledge, but that knowledge comes with a price. And if you're not willing to pay that price, if you are not truthful with yourself and what's going on around you, you're not going to have access to that knowledge. She is just not that kind of energy that will give you something for free just because. You need to go deep down inside yourself. You need to struggle a little bit with all of this information, okay? You need to face your fears. And your spirituality right now is telling you to face your fears so that you can find your safe haven deep down inside you. And from that safe haven, nothing can rock your world besides you, besides whatever it is that you allow to rock your world. You know, it's where you can find that place within yourself that even in the eye of the worst storm ever, you can find comfort and safety right there without depending on anything or anyone. Okay, so this is a month for introspection, and for your intuition to shine bright. Now let's see what the Ascended Masters and the Angel Therapy Oracle cards have to tell you. And we start with the Ascended Masters with the Horus card, with the god Horus, the hawk god from the Egyptian culture, that talks about you being able to see things accurately. So the card also actually says you are seeing the situation accurately. Whatever situation is that you are worried about, trust your feelings about the situation because they are accurate and valid. Let go of self-doubt even if in face of others' opinions. Your spiritual sensitivity has helped you see the truth. Okay, so you have here information for the moon and for the High Priestess already. Although it may be easier to go along with a crowd or to shrink into apathy, you're called upon to take decisive action. You already know what to do. Even if people aren't supporting you, know that spirit is. Other people will soon come around to your point of view. In the meantime, assume a leadership role. Additional meanings may be: trust your intuitions and gut feelings, ignore critics, naysayers, or skeptics, avoid situations or relationships that don't feel right to you. Only you know what is correct for you. So you have here quite an affirmation with this. So whatever it is that has been bothering you for quite a while, you have here the information that you are not paranoid, you're seeing stuff accurately, okay? Then we have the angels with the base chakra, the base chakra card that talks about your money outcome, so to speak, your material manifestations. The base chakra says as follows: choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. Okay, so here we come to this Emperor right here, to your beliefs right here. This card indicates that you're focused on your material needs, such as desiring more money. It's imperative that you use only positive words and phrases to describe your current situation. Affirm your desires as already being a reality, and avoid worry or any discussion that casts you into a victim role. The base chakra, sometimes called the root chakra, located at the bottom of your spinal column, is the energy center that governs your feelings about your material needs. To open your flow of divine manifestations, imagine yourself inhaling and sending healing light to the base of your spine. See and feel a huge ball of ruby red light glowing within you. Since every worry is a prayer, drawing to you that which you're worrying about, notice and replace worries with prayers and affirmations. Call upon the angels to boost your faith and confidence, which are two magical ingredients in conscious manifestation. Action steps, so a little bit of a homework. It's for you to sit in a quiet location and bring your mind and body to a calm state. breathe in and out deeply while imagining your desired outcomes as already being your reality. For instance, picture yourself being completely financially secure. As you hold this vision, allow your body to relax and feel as though the vision were already true. Feel the warmth of gratitude in your heart, the sense of security in your stomach, and the relaxation of all your muscles as you trust that this vision is manifesting for you right now. So, working a little bit with the power of attraction and working with the energy of your base chakra. So this is the spread that we have for you for this month of February. I hope that you liked this video. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget also to subscribe and to press the bell button to know when we have new videos around here, and to leave me a comment telling me what you felt or thought about this spread. Alright? I hope to see you again soon in our next video. See you soon. Bye.